He was excited about the game, obviously. Early on, we were trying to find ways of getting the groove, running the ball. They obviously have a really good defense, did some really good things to stop the run, but Coach Jake and the rest of the offensive staff did a really good job of finding some different ways to attack them. And Jalen was just a recipient on the other end, and he did a good job breaking tackles, made someone miss. So he really did a good job, but it was encouraging to see him get some of those tough and positive yards at the end of the game.
How difficult was it for those guys to run behind the offensive line, who was really just trying to be cohesive and play together for the first time?
I don't know about how hard it was. I mean, we're all in this thing together. I mean, there's not a finger to be pointed, at any particular position. We're a young football team as an offense. We don't have a lot of starts under our belt, so we just got to continue to work on the small things that we can work on as running backs, and hopefully gel as a running back group, and hopefully that affects the other positions on the team.
Just Jalen overall, how do you feel about the way he's done these first 3 games of his career?
First and foremost, he's done a good job with ball security, and he's taken really, really big strides from game 1 to game 3 in pass protection. That's the thing that I don't think people realize is the hardest part of coming in and playing early. He's done a really good job of bouncing back. His first career snap, he got run over, by a guy, got put into the quarterback's lap against Utah State, and that's something he took personal. And from then on, he's done a good job of working that pass protection. So again, he understands that that's the easiest way to get off the football field. He's done a really good job. So by him being a guy that we can rely on in pass protection, he's found his way into more snaps in our offense.
Robert, you guys were seemingly not just the big runs, but overall you were better in the second half than in the first half of the run game. When you watched it on tape, what was different half 1 to half 2?
You know what? The running game is you have to be patient with it. The old joke is that when you run the ball, you hand the ball off 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So you got to get 6 yards in order to get 1 yard. And that's when you got to be patient with it. It's not one of those things that it's always going to be big plays. It's one of those things where you got to be patient with it. You got to take the 2-yard gains and 3-yard gains. And I think at halftime we just kind of said, hey, we have to do a great job protecting Worley in pass protection. But another way you protect him is by just handing the ball off a little bit and allowing the run to develop, and it did. Like I said, it just got better as we went on. So hopefully this off week we continue to build on it and let it carry us into SEC play.
When you look at the 3 games as a whole, as the group, how good of a job has this backfield done in maximizing the run? And if there's 2 yards to get there, there's 2 yards to get, or 4. How good have you guys been at maximizing the carry?
I think from game 1 to game 3. One of the things we talk about in the running back room is having efficient runs. We consider a 4-yard run efficient. I do a good job of trying to make those guys understand how to make a run efficient. It's imperative to get that 3-yard run to a 4-yard run, and that's just effort and leg drive. In this league, there's not going to be a lot of big gaps all the time. We got to do a great job of breaking tackles, moving the pile. Just constantly understanding that it's our job to make those guys right at times when they're wrong. So just the small details of it we have to continue to get better on, and obviously it's a great time to have an off week so we can continue to watch our old film and get better from game 1 to game 3.
Do you feel like you have gotten better each game in that regard? Maybe not as much as you want.
A little bit. Obviously, we would like longer runs, but like you said, to go against a really good Oklahoma team that was very stingy. They didn't take many of their starters out. They refused to take guys out, and that's good. So we got really good quality work against a really good defense, probably one of the best we'll see as a front 4 or 5. And I think our guys never stop running hard. We never stop turning our legs. We constantly fought for extra yards throughout the whole game.
You mentioned the off week. Derrell Scott's out there today. Kind of, can you not a health update, but kind of where is he at in terms of mentally, and when do you think he might be clear to have him to go?
We've tried to keep him involved, throughout the whole camp, throughout the whole season so far. He's done a really good job. He takes every test that those guys take. He gets a packet. He game plans like any other guy that's going to play. So I've been preparing him like he's a starter every week. So hopefully from a mental standpoint, there won't be a drop-off. I think from a, shape, getting back in, and just the timing of things is probably going to be the biggest thing. But like I said, everything falls in place at the right time. This has kind of been our schedule and plan for him. just kind of see where we were and see how he felt. And I thought today was a good day for him.
With Jalen, is there anything in particular you want him to work on this off week in terms of things he has to improve on or anything like that?
I mean, there are a lot of things. I mean, pad level can get better. Patience, just leg drive, finish his runs, pass protection. You know, where to put his hands, eye discipline. You know, just the small details that the outside eye doesn't see. You know, but just the small things that's going to continue to push him to become not just a runner, but a complete running back.